Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here today. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Some U.S. states will be issuing out more stimulus assistance to eligible Americans. The Senate has also rejected a measure to block stimulus payments from flowing to certain people. The three winners of this week's $50 Amazon gift card giveaway are Denise Brown Johnson, Joseph Leonelli, and Kristen Bermudez. Congratulations to all three of you. Remember, everyone, next week I will be announcing more winners of my Amazon gift card giveaway. What you need to do to enter is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. Moments before the Senate took a pivotal vote on its bipartisan infrastructure deal, negotiators zeroed in on the most important undecided member, and that's Mitch McConnell. According to senators and aides, the Senate minority leader stayed quiet for weeks, but finally tipped his hand on Wednesday afternoon on the floor to a bipartisan group of his colleagues. He told them he would support moving ahead on the bill, provided that the legislation coming to a final vote was their agreement, not something written by Senate Democrats. It was the first inkling among even McConnell's closest allies that the Kentucky Republican would support one of President Biden's top priorities, which is a bipartisan effort to plow $550 billion in new spending for roads, bridges, broadband, and public transit. There is no senator in Mitch McConnell's inner circle who knew that he was about to take the plunge until moments before the vote, and some did not know until McConnell broke the news on Twitter.
We are not.
Mr. President, yesterday a substantial bipartisan majority of senators agreed to move forward with a debate on the bipartisan infrastructure bill. Senators from the bipartisan group continue to finalizing the text of the agreement. Once the bipartisan group completes the legislative text, I will offer it as a substitute amendment, making it the base of the bill on the floor. And then we can proceed to the consideration of additional amendments. Look, I understand that writing the text of a bill of this size is a difficult project. I've been part of many such efforts in the past, but I urge the bipartisan group to finish their work so we can begin the amendment process here on the floor. I have said for weeks that the Senate is going to move forward on both tracks of infrastructure before the beginning of the August recess. The longer it takes to finish, the longer we'll be here. But we're going to get the job done. I will update the Senate on the timing of the next vote as we move forward. I yield the floor and note the absence of a quorum.
The clerk.
Senator John Thune, a Republican, said, "The leader just kind of let everybody do their own thing. And they did. And he did his own thing." Mitch McConnell had opposed the bill on procedural grounds just a week ago, lamenting that moving forward on the unwritten legislation did not make any sense. But this week, McConnell did just that, twice advancing the bipartisan infrastructure plan, although it split his conference, something he is loath to do. Shortly before the vote, and after McConnell announced his position on Wednesday, Senator Brian Schatz put his arm on the GOP leader and offered a few warm words after previously predicting he would oppose the bill. Advisors had stated Mitch McConnell also surmises that if he and his party became the face of obstruction, it could lead Democratic moderates like Joe Manchin of West Virginia and Kristen Sinema of Arizona to waver on the filibuster. So in order to keep his veto power intact, Mitch McConnell is taking a more appeasing approach on the infrastructure. Right now, state leaders in California have approved a $100 billion plan to further the economic recovery in that state, which includes new stimulus checks for its residents, rent relief, and grants to businesses. The plan also includes $5.2 billion to help low-income renters and landlords, covering 100% of back rent and all prospective rent for several months into the future. Governor Newsom also stated that $2 billion will be allocated for past due water and utility bills, and more money for tenant legal assistance. There is also Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who has also approved a $101.5 billion budget, which will see teachers and first responders receive $1,000 direct payments from the state. More than 175,000 full-time classroom teachers and 3,000 principals are in line for the payment. The federal government doled out nearly $784 billion for incarcerated individuals as part of the American Rescue Plan. In response to a public records request, the Internal Revenue Service revealed that the money flowed to 560,000 individuals who were incarcerated for the full tax year of 2020. Passed in March 2020, the American Rescue Plan granted $1,400 in stimulus money to people earning less than $75,000 per year. According to Senator Tom Cotton, he had stated earlier this year, every single Senate Democrat voted to give stimulus checks to violent criminals in prison. Republican Senators Cotton and Bill Cassidy attempted to exclude prisoners in March, but that amendment failed on a party line vote. So everyone, what are your thoughts on this? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. A Change.org petition urging Congress for $2,000 in monthly stimulus checks is nearing its goal of 3 million signatures. A restaurant owner started the online petition more than 1 year ago, calling for targeted stimulus money. Meanwhile, the Internal Revenue Service announced earlier this week that another 1.5 million taxpayers will receive refunds averaging more than $1,600 as it continues to adjust unemployment compensation from previously filed income tax returns. This is how it works. The first $10,200 of your 2020 jobless benefits, or $20,400 for married couples filing jointly, was made non-taxable income by the American Rescue Plan. But taxpayers who filed their returns before the bill was passed in March are now eligible for an adjustment and a possible refund, which the IRS is supposed to issue automatically sometime over this summer. The average refund amount is $1,686, though it could be more or it could be less, depending on your income and other factors. The tax break is only for those who earned less than $150,000 in adjusted gross income and for unemployment insurance received in the year 2020. But everyone, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. So that's the end of the video, everyone, for this evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here today. I greatly appreciate it. Remember that next week I will be announcing more winners of my Amazon gift card giveaway. To enter the giveaway, what you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed weekend.